So now we will talk about the technique of meditation, a proper step-by-step way. So, method of Rajyoga and what you receive from that. First thing is method of Rajyoga, means the way and the technique. Because many people, they don't know, they want to meditate. Many people come to us, they say that I do meditate, but just by myself, or watching some videos on YouTube or something like that, or just focus on one point, focus on one light, things like that. Basically, if I'm just focusing my eyes on an object, that's not much useful for my thoughts. And many people even say that I just try to be thoughtless.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, is it possible to be thoughtless? Is it a realistic aim, realistic goal to be thoughtless?
In normal life, no. I mean, until and unless you go to the mountains and there is a key, otherwise, in our normal life,
Hmm. So, even on a mountain, also, I have to survive.
right?
And to survive, mind will think.
True.
Because mind is a faculty given to us, provided to us to think. So that is a normal process of the soul. While I'm alive, I will definitely think. The only thing that varies is the speed of thoughts, quality of thoughts, quantity of thoughts. That may vary. That I can target about that. Okay, I need to slow down my thoughts. I need to give a positive direction to my thoughts. I just switch from negative or waste thoughts towards positivity, productive thoughts only. So that could be the target. That is realistic. But if I say that I want to be thoughtless and I'm sitting with this thought, I want to be thoughtless, this is also a thought that I want to be thoughtless. So, any experience, suppose I am experiencing silence, but I am feeling the peace, I am feeling silence, this is also a thought. As long as I'm alive, I'm feeling something. And feeling comes from thought. First is thought, then you feel that thought. After that, it's behavior, actions, face expressions, everything else follows. But the seed is thought. So when soul is in the body, when soul is in the soul world, it's thoughtless. It's only there that it is thoughtless. As soon as it enters this machine, sits here in the center of the brain, which is called hypothalamus, the middle central part of the brain. So if you go 90-degree from here and 90-degree from here, the middle part of the brain, that is the place where soul resides. And from that place, it is controlling, because the whole controlling section is here. Soul has to rule, it has to master the body, so that's why it has to be here. Some people even say that soul is in the heart or soul is in somewhere else. There are different concepts, but logically, if you see, driver had to sit at the front seat. You cannot drive sitting at the back. So it's here. So while it enters here, it's like a current giving to the brain. Brain is like a computer. Computer will start working as soon as, it's not only a current, soul is a current as well as the programmer of the computer. It's programming. So this is the software in that brain's hardware. So this is how it's working. So as soon as I, soul, enter into a body, I start thinking, I start creating thought. So first illusion we have to remove is that there is no target like thoughtless. And second thing is, I have to understand the principle of mind. My mind is like a child. And if you want to control the child, or if you ask the child, just shut up and sit here, don't do anything, it's very difficult for that child. And if I tell my mind, okay, just sit, don't think anything, it's not realistic, not practical. So you can give direction to the child. Second thing, if you ask the child, okay, you can go everywhere else but except this room, what will he do? The first thought, even not a child, even an adult, grown up also, if I forbid you from doing something, or even if I directly don't say, there is a curtain, every other room is open, but one room has a curtain, where will your thought go? It's very natural psychology of a human being. And what we have been doing with our mind on the path of devotion also, when we do bhakti, we do prayers and all that, we sometimes make a pledge with ourselves that today I will not get angry. So you are refusing the mind from doing something. So what will happen if I'm saying don't get angry, don't get angry, don't get angry? You are actually reminding the mind about anger. Don't take stress. Why you take stress? Don't take stress. People say to each other also, and to themselves as well, don't take pressure. No, just tell your mind what to do, not about what not to do. Same thing applies in parenting. When you talk to the kids, just tell them what to do. And same way, my mind is my child. So when I talk to I, the soul, and one of the child is mind, and the most naughty, he just wanders everywhere. So I should know how to have a very positive and fruitful dialogue with my mind. So that is the process of meditation. And then next thing is being mindful. So because nowadays the modern meditation techniques which is coming via west, it's coming back to us in the form of mindfulness, that is actually originally already there. We simply say ध्यान से करो, ध्यान लगा के करो, anything what you do. बच्चे पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, ध्यान से करो. So what is that? That is mindful. We already have that concept. खाना खा रहे हो तो खाने में ध्यान होना चाहिए. Being mindful. So it's a regular practice. 24 hours, it should be my way of life. While doing anything, I should be completely present in that moment and enjoy that. Like if you are eating something, you should enjoy, cherish the food, cherish that moment, cherish the company of your family members or friends. Wherever you are, be completely present. And most of us right now, because of very fast life, what has happened is when you are here, you are thinking about home. At home, you are thinking about office. You are thinking about the next task. You're not present there. You are thinking, okay, यहाँ तो पहुँच गए, अब इसके बाद क्या? So nothing is being done properly then. So I have to consciously make this effort. Just a simple dialogue. When I start doing something, I just tell myself, now, next 10 minutes, I'm present here. So let me be mindfully present, thoughtfully do everything and enjoy every bit of it. So that is the practice, because meditation is not only when you are coming and sitting here. It's a lifestyle. I said that Rajyoga is a lifestyle. I have to totally change that. Everything starts here in the thoughts. So this, then when we are saying yoga, it's a connection between the soul and the supreme, soul and God, because that is the source. When I want to charge myself, I need a source. अभी फ़ोन लेकर के घूमेंगे, पूछेंगे चार्जिंग पॉइंट कहाँ है, बिकॉज जहाँ से सप्लाई लाइन आ रही है, so the power is coming, supply is coming from there. I just connect there and I receive the power. So same way for ourselves, like yesterday also one person was sitting and he was saying that I don't know where is my source. I feel so tired in life. She's not talking about physical tiredness, but we all understand that fatigue, that mental fatigue, and we feel like loss of zeal and enthusiasm in our life sometimes, even if body is fit. So you feel something is lacking. So where is that source? Even after achieving or attaining all kind of physical things, resources, facilities, we have everything. After that also, a moment is there when we feel like something is lacking. वो खुशी नहीं है, that kind of peace, that kind of happiness, that kind of like spirit to move on. That thing is not there. So where to get that? Any supermarket for that? No, there is one source only. So the soul charging, as we said yesterday, it's very important to connect there. So for that connection, there are certain rules or basic understanding, you can say, for meditation. Where do you want to connect? First thing, you should have the introduction of that source. So I want to connect to Paramatma, to God. So first thing is Parichay, introduction. Who is He? Yesterday we discussed already about that. That who is He? It's only one. Otherwise, sometimes we are confused. Which God? Okay, Monday this God, Tuesday this God. There's only one. It's fine. I have some special feeling in some special form. That is okay. But basic understanding we should have that it is only one, and strongly when I believe it. After understanding, when I believe, then it's not blind faith. Then it is a very logical faith I develop. And that faith is unshakable. Otherwise, blind faith can anybody can shake. Second thing is about relationship. Because when I want to connect with someone, yoga means connection. So when I connect with someone, I should feel some relation. Without relation, there is no connection. Like in your worldly connections also, you create some relations. Family, we already have some relationships, or we name it as friends, my friend, my best friend, my so and so. So there is a list of relations. And the third thing is um, loveful feeling. So out of all those relations also, where we have sneha, loveful feeling, there you connect more. Remembrance becomes easy. So actually what is happening is, what is yoga? When I'm remembering somebody or something, I am in yoga with that person or that object. That is yoga. Yoga means connection. So I'm sitting here, but I'm thinking about my child. So I'm actually in yoga with my child. And wherever you connect, that energy influences you. Suppose you are thinking about your child and your child is sad. You're thinking about that this morning when I left, she was not happy. So your mind is connected there. And connection, what kind of connection? Why I'm explaining this, you will understand this later. When this is like I am there, ध्यान कहाँ है? कोई पूछे ध्यान कहाँ है? What is meditation? ध्यान. ना? So ध्यान कहाँ है? So I'm meditating on my child. I'm meditating with money. I'm thinking about my bank balance. कि अभी कम हो रहा है, stocks भी ऊपर जा रहा है, अभी नीचे जा रहा है. So all this, wherever I am connected, means wherever my mind is connected or thinking about, that is my yoga at that time. That's not Rajyoga, that's yoga. All kinds of yoga we have. It can be with people, it can be with the places. You are planning to go somewhere in the coming holidays, but you are already having yoga with that place. You are searching Google and everything. So you are already connected there. You are having yoga with that thing. So this is the thing of relationship, and then having loveful connection. Where you have love, then you will have automatic pull towards that person. So you don't have to sit and remember your child, that now next 1 hour I will remember my child. You don't need to. It automatically comes while talking, walking, eating, meeting with friends. If you are really, you have so much love for your baby, for your child, you are always talking about that child, always thinking about that person, whoever it is. I'm just giving one example of the child, because usually parents have that connection with the child. So this kind of connection when we have, then you don't have to sit in meditation. Means if I have such connection with God, so that is required. For that, what is needed is to establish a relation, to establish that kind of connection. That's why in Hindu philosophy, it's very commonly we say तुम ही हो माता पिता, तुम ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम ही हो. Why we said that? Long back, our ancestors have said that. Now you can choose which relation you feel better. You can connect in that relation with God. You can make Him your father, mother. He is. Not in a physical sense, but actually in every sense, in spiritual sense. Father, mother, brother, sister, friend, teacher, philosopher, guide, everything He is. So when I establish one loveful connection, then I receive that kind of, because jaisa sambandh वैसी प्राप्ति. What kind of relation you establish with him, that kind of and that amount of attainment you feel from him. So just like I was giving the example just now for a child. Suppose you have a servant at home and for many years he's working for you. You are paying him salary, and maybe you increase his salary every year a little bit because he's very loyal, honest. So on the occasion you will give some special gift also to him. Not more than that. Second is a beggar who comes on the door, knocks the door. How much you will give to him? How much? Not much. Not like that servant. Very less. Little bit also. If you give him 10 yuan also, it's a lot for a beggar. Or you give him food, already you feel like I have given a lot. Because only a beggar, he is not doing anything for you. Third, your own son, your own child. He's not doing anything, he's not doing your laundry, he's not doing your cleaning or cooking or anything. How much you give to him? Everything is for him. Right? We usually say all what I earn, whatever I do is for my kids. Everything. So which relation you would like to establish with God? Not talking about being selfish, but just a normal understanding. If I go to him like a beggar, that हम आपके चरणों की धूल हैं. If I go like this, then how much I will get? And I will also be contented and only that much. I pray for one particular thing, I get that one particular thing. दो रोटी दे दो, दो रोटी मिल गया, happy. Because your own mind has a conditioned like beggar only. And when I go, I'm your servant, then a little bit more, but I'm your child. हक है, right है. So when I have right, एक बच्चा, he will not ask you. He will come, just grab your mobile and run. हक है. So this kind of relation I need to establish with God. And that is real yoga. That becomes way of life. Otherwise, it's like every time for separate things I need to beg for. I need to ask for. Because I myself don't remember. It's like a prince who is lost in the childhood, is separated from the family. He doesn't remember he's a prince. He's going and passing by the kingdom and sometimes even meeting the king, having chance. He's just meeting like a beggar, requesting for something. But one good day somebody told him that you are the lost prince and you are the inheritor of this property. And he comes back. It might take him some time to realize that, to come back, but not long. Once he believes that, after that, will he say, दो रोटी दे दो, थोड़ी सी शांति दे दो, थोड़ी सी खुशी दे दो? Why थोड़ी सी? I have the right over. I have the right over all his property, and God's property is His ocean of love, His ocean of peace, His ocean of happiness. That is His property. And I have the full right over all His qualities, all His powers. I don't need to beg for it or ask for it. And on the top of that, He is my Father. Not only that, He is my Father, but He is the Supreme Father. Even an ordinary father knows, without asking, he wants to fulfill the desire of child, isn't it? You feel that he should not open his mouth, and before he opens his mouth, I should fulfill what he needs or requires. You know their requirements. Now think about it. He doesn't know what I need. He knows very well. So where is the question of asking or begging or even requesting for anything? So that is why I just sit in front of him, allow him to give me what he wants to give because he's already giving. I was not able to receive because of these barriers. I'm not realizing that connection. So meditation is, I would say that it's not only about connecting, rather I would say that it's about uh, removing those obstacles from in between. Connection will be automatic. Sun is shining outside, bright, but our curtains are closed. And then we put one idol of sun god and pray, please give me heat and light. If he can speak, what would he say? Open your curtain, I'm already there, giving heat and light. So, same way, he is saying that to us. It's a signal that he is already giving. He is not an ordinary human being that you have to write a request letter or something. He knows what I need and he is giving. He is the ocean flowing naturally for everyone equally. Only the receivers, they are different. We have different capacities to receive how much we can. We're so busy in our own world so much. So that is why meditation technique is, we use the word technique, but basically it's about a psychology. It's an understanding that when you just have to sit and believe that he is there. We will practice some meditation now, and you will see that in meditation we never say, God, give me power. What we say is, He is giving, I am receiving. Have you observed that? In all the meditation commentaries, it's like it is there and I'm just feeling that. We don't say, oh God, today I need peace, today I need tolerance power. We don't say that because He already knows. And now psychologically see this. If I say, God, please give me peace, what is the vision you are creating? That He's there, I'm here, and He's not giving. That's why I have to say that. But when I visualize, when I say that He is giving, He's showering His light upon me, when I say that, it's already, it starts coming. So the positive affirmations, I am so and so. First day we have already realized I am a soul. And what kind of soul? You remember the 7 virtues?
Yeah.
I am a peaceful soul. I am a, like we say, Om Shanti. Om means I am. I am a soul. Om Shanti means I am a peaceful soul. So you can, it's just like I am reminding myself. It's already there. That's the truth. That is what I am, my identity. And then this soul, because it was disconnected from the source for a long time, so now I just sit back and establish that connection once again. Like we said, just one thought away. So I connect up there, charge myself anytime, anywhere. This is the beauty of Rajyoga meditation. So like many other subtle connections, we understand there is a satellite connection for your TV channels and even mobiles. We are receiving through the invisible waves, light waves, sound waves. All this is not visible, but it is like reaching. I dial your phone number and it reaches you. Your phone rings, nobody else's. So same way, when I just think about him, it reaches there. And I start receiving, because energy will travel from the higher to the lower source. So of course he's the supreme source. So from there energy will automatically travel. He will influence me. I cannot influence him. He will influence me. जो कुछ लोग कहते हैं हम नहीं जाते मेडिटेशन रूम में, हम वाइब्रेशंस को ख़राब कर देंगे, we will disturb this atmosphere also, so we don't want to come. You cannot, because it is such a charged atmosphere, it will influence you. You will rather feel peaceful and better, even if you were disturbed. So all these are just examples, and then there's one very beautiful example. You have done this in your childhood.
Childhood.
All of us have done,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So sun rays were always present, but only focus it, and you can target the this thing and achieve that. It can burn this piece of paper. So this is Rajyoga. He was already there, always there, but through this magnifying glass of meditation means giving a direction to my thoughts. So as soon as I give that direction, it's focused like a laser light. It will kill the germs of the soul, kill the viruses inside my negativities, because where it is targeting is the inner beauty that will come out, that will shine automatically, which is already there. Like the very first day we were discussing that we are originally peaceful, and that is the reason we are seeking for peace. We are loveful beings. That's why we are always looking for love in everyone. We want to express, and we want others also to express that feeling. Why? Because we are originally made of these seven virtues. Happiness is our true nature. We are seeking for that. So all this will emerge as soon as we connect there. And this lens is a knowledge, understanding, and belief. सुनना, जानना, फिर मानना, फिर बनना. Listening, then after that knowing, believing, and then becoming. And sometimes it happens simultaneously. Because as soon as you hear and you feel it is logical, the process of becoming begins. Because this intellect feels, yes, it makes sense. ये जो आपने nod किया, what is that? It's a very quick process. Listening, then your mind creates thoughts according to your previous knowledge. All the files are opened when you listen to one sentence what I speak, and then it is processed in the mind. Intellect says, makes sense, then you nod. So this comes into action, and it is so quick. It's so quick. So that theory of mind, intellect, and subconscious, it's actually working all the time. So actually next chapter we will talk about tomorrow, which is about the 8 powers which we attain through Rajyoga meditation. Before that we start the meditation, a few things more. Like here it is shown connection of intellect starts with here. As a baby, when we are born, my mother is my world. I don't know anybody else. After that, maybe few more relations. Slowly, I start connecting with others. Otherwise, I only had one connection. This is the whole world for me. Because everything what I need, I get from this one. And when I grow up, so here is the connection of intellect with mother. We call it Buddhi Yoga. Because Raj Yoga is also Buddhi Yoga. Intellect has lot of role in Raj Yoga. Because it's not blind faith. It's not only a feeling. It's not only that somebody said and you said, okay, yes, Guruji. It's not that. You have to believe it. You have to logically understand it. So it is connection of intellect with mother. And after that is when he grows up, playing with the friends. Then the same mother is calling. He's not coming back. So new connections are made. Although the connection is there, but we add into more connections. And after that he goes to school, new connection with the teacher, and then work, then family, 2 kids, 3 kids, even the third one comes. He will not say that my love is finished, I already distributed among the 2 and so many others, I don't have any more for the third one. Do we say that? We keep creating new connections, even friend circle, there are many other connections. So we don't say. Only for God we say, I'm busy with this is. For him, I don't have time. How can we say that? Just think about it. How could we? Even in everyday life, you are too busy. I know all of you are busy. But for your child, would you ever say that I don't have a time to sit and just smile and give even 2 minutes? But I would like to give him quality time. Would you say I don't have time because already finished? My stock of love and affection is already finished, distributed among everybody else. Can't say. And for him, where we belong to, we give this excuse. He still forgives. He still forgives. He still waits patiently that I am your father and I know that you will come one day because you have to. You don't remember, but I remember. Even on special occasions, we go to the temple or we will go in some spiritual gatherings, and that time we do connect. We are grateful, we are thankful, we say that prayer में भी बोलेंगे तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो. And right after you come out from the temple and somebody asks you, who is your father, what's your father's name, what will you say? You will say that just now inside who is sitting, I was telling him you are my mother and father. You will say never. So it's like we are reminding him, you just remember that you are my mother and father, but I have other relations to take care of because I have family, because I have other people here. So I'm just reminding him. But if I remember that, you don't have to say that to anybody. My meaning is only that I need to remember that, believe that, and consciously having that feeling that he's there. Just that much. So that is connection, that is meditation. I'm driving towards my workplace and I feel that that connection is there. That light is there who is supporting me, guiding me. He will never let me do anything wrong. This belief. Because it's not a vague belief, not a blank words only. It's there. I'm just reminding myself. So now in meditation, we will experience that.
Can I ask?
Yes, sure, sure.